Hello, Nick Grimshawe here from Beautiful Summer Morning, and this is a beautiful summer morning video presentation. Welcome to the third in our series of keeping your gratitude practice fresh. And today we're talking about make it personal. So to hear all about that, I have a slideshow to go through with you. And once we're done, we'll come back here and wrap up. Make it personal. That's the topic of our third in the series of keeping your gratitude practice fresh. So why? Why do we want to make gratitude personal? And I think you'll understand that making it personal is stepping out of your comfort zone. You've been writing your gratitude down, you may be drawing it, you may be scrapbooking it, all the other things we've talked about in the other two videos in the series. But now we're asking you to step out and personalize that gratitude. Gratitude elevates us. Gratitude is one of those elevated emotions that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about. When we're in an elevated emotion and we're in that elevated state, we begin to draw to us the life we want to live. So we elevate not only ourselves when we do that, by making it personal and expressing it in person to somebody else, you also elevate them to that higher level of vibration. So the point is to now take that gratitude practice off the page, out of the scrapbook, and actually sit down with somebody who's dear to you, who you appreciate, and sit down over a coffee or a dinner or a lunch and express to them your gratitude for something they may have done. In this point, be specific about it, what it is you're feeling grateful for, and let them know that. Now, we're trained not to do that. We're not trained to really express our personal feelings to somebody else on that deep level. But think about it. You're taking somebody who's done something wonderful for you, and you're sitting down and expressing that to them face to face. Ooh, does that ever change your gratitude practice? Now, I remember I have a teacher from grade 7 called Mr. Davis. I'll always remember him. I will always be grateful for him because of everything that he did. But specifically, why I'm grateful for him is he coached me as an up-and-coming writer. Then I was focused on poems, and he did critiques for me, told me how I could improve them, and no other teacher had ever done that for me. So I have this huge sense of gratitude to Mr. Davis, and I did have a chance to express that to him. Another way to do it is not quite as challenging, but is to write a physical letter. And I want you to really think about how awesome that is, because nobody gets a personal letter these days in the mail. Like a letter with a stamp on it that you have to go and mail to that person expressing your gratitude. You are going to create an impact with that letter beyond anything you can imagine. So here's another way to make it personal, to write it in a letter and actually send it to somebody. They're going to appreciate all the effort that has to go into sending an actual letter these days. Use a thank you card. I find thank you cards come in really handy when it's somebody you don't know quite as well, or it's a fleeting meeting. So you're maybe not going to be seeing them again, or maybe a while. For instance, your coffee barista does something special for you. A little thank you card handed over is a great way to express gratitude. And believe me, that has an impact. Because if you think about service workers and what they experience every day, to get that expression of gratitude makes a huge difference in your life, in their life. So as you can see, as you're practicing your gratitude and moving yourself up to this elevated emotion of gratitude, you are doing the same thing for the other person. And thank you cards, personal ones, where you write in them, that is a great expression of your gratitude to somebody else. And it makes it personal. Digital resources. We live in an amazing world. We rarely show our gratitude for the fact of our amazing, miraculous technology that we have that keeps us in touch with loved ones. I have loved ones, really, really good friend. My best friend lives all the way in Vancouver, British Columbia, and here I am in Panama. Yet I can reach out and chat with him anytime I want. So make use of those digital resources to express your gratitude. This is something I don't think we use the media enough, the digital possibilities. We don't use them enough to really express how grateful we are for the person in front of us. And we can do that through this magic of technology. And again, you're making it personal. It's not something you're writing down. You're not creating a sketch or a doodle or a scrapbook or making a mind map. This is taking it a whole new level. And I hope you really understand the impact of doing that. So what are the benefits of making it personal? Well, it keeps your gratitude practice fresh, and it actually moves it into a higher level, a higher state of being, if you want. And I think it's where you begin to get that feeling that comes up through you of this overwhelming sense of gratitude. And I hope you've experienced that at times in your life where suddenly in a moment you're caught and you're in this elevated state where you are grateful for absolutely everything in the moment that you are in. It's a beautiful feeling. When you do that for yourself, you're not just doing it for yourself, you're doing it for somebody else. And I think I've tried to make that clear through this presentation. You are lifting somebody else up. And take notice when you do this, the changes in the expression of the person you're expressing your gratitude to. And you'll get that feedback loop because now you're like, wow, just sitting and telling a person you appreciate them, they light up and it makes you feel great. And finally, those ripple effects. I talk about them often. We seldom see where our gratitude flows, or our good works, our kindness, our compassion. We rarely see the impact that has downstream from us. We don't see the person down the stream who gets also told by a friend how grateful they are for them because you told them you were grateful for them. So you can see that ripple effect going down. And you may not know, like there's a great Wayne Dyer story about accidentally saving this man's life just by what he was saying on the radio. And then actually meeting the man, and the man had a chance to thank him for his words. So we don't know the effect of gratitude, and it is all the more reason we should practice it more. Now, to incorporate this into your daily routine, it's not something you have to do every day. Although, if you gave yourself maybe a 10-day challenge to express your gratitude personally to somebody every day, that would be an awesome use of this idea. The other thing is to incorporate it into your practice and maybe do it once a week or once a month. Now that you have 3 ways to keep your gratitude fresh, you have a lot of options, and you're going to be able to maintain a really fresh feel for gratitude every single day. And there's more to come yet, folks. So, final thoughts. Make gratitude personal. Making it personal is an opportunity to connect, uplift, and inspire. And isn't that something you really want to do in your heart? Isn't that something that you want to do in your life, to inspire others? It's a great way of giving back to the people who have helped you. So take time to express your gratitude. Don't let the day rush by, or don't make an excuse for not doing it. Find a way to get there and make it personal. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video and the other ones that we've gone through already, the 2 other videos we've created. Please help us reach a deeper audience with this message by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, hitting the bell notification button, all those things help us reach out to a larger audience. And for that, we will thank you in advance. So this has been a beautiful summer morning presentation. Thank you, and I'll meet you back in the studio. Okay, so I'm back, and I want to once again thank you for watching. I get a little carried away doing these. I'm really passionate about keeping your gratitude practice fresh, if you haven't figured that out already. But one of the things I forgot as I was going through this, well, actually 2 things now I'm thinking about it. One, there is a workbook that goes with this video, and there'll be a link down below in the show notes where you can go and download. It's free workbook that you can go and get for the price of your email address. That's all I need. And you will get the book. There's 3 now in the series. So if you've missed the series, go back into my channel on YouTube and you can get the other 2 books in the series. The second one I wanted to talk about is if there's somebody that you no longer have the ability to reach out for, like my Mr. Davis, who has since passed on, then it's okay to write a letter to them if you miss that opportunity to express your gratitude personally. It's okay to go and write a letter to them, put a stamp on it, and just, if you want, put it in a file somewhere, or you can burn it. It's something that you've done and you've released it, especially if it's something you're going, I really wish I had told that person. Okay, so that's all for now. And I really want you to remember to dream big and live inspired every single day.